Just one moment, please. I wish it wouldn't show that all the time, but whatever. Anyway, hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Jobs, and today we got ourselves a moose. Oh crap, Wiimote. Right, I totally forgot to have this with me. Yeah, I've been trying to balance the sound this whole time, but thankfully, I think we got a good balance this time.
Hey, I exist.
Of course you exist, you bird!
Okay.
And now we are at the back of the knee on the Bionis' leg. We are at the back of the knee.
Yeah. And last time I recall, you got shreked by some ordinary enemies lower level than you.
You're talking about mechons even? I got shook by freaking mechons, no less.
Yeah.
I got shook because there was like 20 of them. I got surrounded. Pretty bad.
Right.
And that was terrible. That was so terrible.
Yeah, so as the people in the chat were saying, it might be a good idea to run past some of them.
To run past some of the mechon, yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, when it comes to mechon, you kind of want to... I mean, all I know is that you gotta... I mean, you just gotta Monado enchant before your party can even damage them, and,
Yeah.
There's that big guy, who will shut me if I'm not ready. Now, I gotta go... Level 35 last time I checked.
Okay. Because I know there's two of them that can appear here. One only appears on some conditions, and it's bigger, and yeah.
Now, I gotta admit, this is a nice touch. I go under the bridge, and the rain doesn't hit me while I'm under the bridge, and...
Yeah. If the rain went through the bridge, that would be a problem.
Yeah! I guess it would be a problem, but it'd be one of those things.
Yeah, Dawnlight has a point. The water elemental enemies, you'll need those later.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm gonna have to need them later?
Well, there's an item that they drop that's needed for the portable gem crafter.
So basically, it's like plot progression, or?
No. It's just an optional thing, so you don't have to go back to Colony 9 every time you want to craft gems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I can't kill them right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You won't be able to get that for a little bit, so it might be a better idea to just wait until you're a higher level.
Either that, or wait for the guy in question. Wait for the one party member that can actually damage those things.
Yeah, you could wait for Melia, but it is possible to kill them.
They're just gonna take a damn long time.
Yeah.
Well then.
And there could be some trick. I don't know if Dawnlight knows a trick. Maybe there's a trick that I don't know to killing them, but it seems like Melia is more effective at damaging them than everyone else.
Actually, why did I hit shield? I did not want to hit shield!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
So
Fuck!
actually, it's okay, Jubs. You can just kill this one with regular attacks, and the talent gauge will, or that. So, the thing with the single mechon is you don't actually always need to use enchant. If it's just a weak one, you can have Just Shulk take care of it, because your Monado arts are the one thing that doesn't fill up between battles, right? So you can actually kind of like plan out how you use your enchants, you know? The gauge fills up as you auto-attack enemies, and so if you kill weaker enemies with auto-attack, that will help refill your gauge. When you're battling groups, you do want enchant.
We can definitely do this! Monado, lend us your power! You're not invincible! Monado, jumped! Fire! Eat this! Powering up!
Oh, that's right, there are some weapons that are anti-mech on too, and that you just completely bypass enchant.
Ryan, just jump the gun now.
Monado! Basta!
Alright.
Powering up!
It never really particularly bothered me. Like, just using enchant on everything, so I don't think I ever really made good use of those. Because, like, you've seen how much gear there is in this game, right?
Yeah. So like, I already feel like selling half of this shit.
Like, I remember seeing some of the weapons could hurt Mechon, but I kind of didn't care.
This is the Monado's power! Right, you're a lifesaver!
This is a bigger group, might cause a problem.
Definitely do this! This is the Monado's power!
Were these the ones that got you last time?
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks more coming over.
You're a lifesaver!
Yeah. Use a chain attack. If you have a chain attack, you can use them.
Oh, right.
Okay, here we go!
And if you can... Oh, see, does anything here fill up the party gauge?
You're up!
Oh, never mind.
I know! Wow, down! Shala!
Okay,
Shoot.
my rifle's getting hotter. Just a little more. Okay, perfect.
I may have...
Oh, wow.
Doing on the chain attack. I was thinking if you,
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
if you had... what was I saying? If you'd waited for the Monado gauge to fill up all the way,
Oh, it did Monado Buster?
and then did a Monado Buster at the end of a chain attack, that would do massive damage,
Oh.
and probably kill everything in one sweep. So, things to keep in mind.
Okay, okay.
Right,
This is how I did things around the midpoint of the game, where I just found, wow, this completely wrecked Mechon.
behold the power of the Monado!
Almost to the point where I almost knew what I was doing.
Sharp as a
Mechon M64.
Right in time! Bring it on! We can do it!
Yeah, they all have numbers on them. I don't know if that has to do with, like, size classes or something, like...
Oh, that was...
I think it does, because I seem to remember there was one with a really big number, and it was, like, the size
Don't worry
of
about it.
yes. The size of yes.
Cool off. Okay.
Alright, and now there's for... Now it's for you.
Monado, lend us your power! Bring it on!
Did you just use Monado Buster on one of the tiny scout units?
Yes, I did. I wanted to kill it quick.
Okay.
Now.
We killed every single one of them.
Yep, you pulled through.
Yeah, I did it.
So just a reminder, Monado Buster does use all of your talent gauge, while Monado Enchant only uses half. So it's a good idea to keep track of how much you're using, so that you don't enter a battle and not have what you need.
Monado, lend us your power!
I owe you.
Like I said, I like killing these things very quickly because I don't feel like dealing with them for too long. They're fucking annoying.
Right now.
Oh, wait. You know what? This is a perfect opportunity. I only put on clothes because, hey, you know... Diver top. Diver bottoms. Okay. Let's progress the plot while Shulk's in his, alternate Super Smash Brothers costume.
Look.
I'm gonna have to go for a little bit, Jubs. I'll be back very quick.
Got it.
So sorry.
No problem.
What is that thing? Ah!
Juju. What is it? It's Juju.
Shulk, is he okay? Tell me!
There's a mechon. It's taken Juju. When? I'm not sure. But I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead. And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
You sure? No other deep valleys round here?
Not as far as I know.
Well, Shulk, let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
Blue ski bark. Spicy cabbage. Ah! No! Oh! Fuck! Ah!
Wow, you got destroyed.
I was wondering what the fuck's chasing me. I saw this giant bird, level 78! Level 78 out of nowhere! Fucking killed me! Murdered me!
RKO out of nowhere?
Yeah, RKO out of nowhere, exactly! What the fuck sort of... Gluttony. Oh, fuck! What are these level monsters?
Yeah, believe it or not, this actually is where you're supposed to go. You just expect to stay on the path.
At the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
But there's no sign of Juju. If my vision was right, he should be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
So they want me to stay on the road. Stay on the road, and those monsters are like, get back on the road, motherfucker. Okay. I get it. Get back on the road, mofo.
Yeah, it's a very open game. It's very good at persuading you to keep on track.
Persuading my ass.
We can definitely do this. Monado, lend us your power. invincible. Monado, here.
No way!
Come on. Now it's right time. We can definitely do this. I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, my rifle's getting hotter. Shulk! That was a beauty.
Everyone, let's go.
So this is the area where I started having trouble taking out all the mech on at once. I seem to remember there was one particular group that I had to like pull some away and then kill them individually.
Oh, okay.
That's not to say you'll have the same problem. It's probably not going to be a big deal for you, because who knows.
I don't know, man. I can't say that I can call it. I mean, say it won't be a big deal because. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's get going.
Alright, managed to take all of those guys out. I better not lose my head. I did it in my swimsuit.
For a chain attack. I'm powering. All right, I'm feeling it.
Shulk always says I'm feeling it.
Everyone.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Their heads, though.
Oh, I better in chat. Oh crap.
Time! Wow, down! Go, Charlotte!
I'm on it.
Okay, yeah, I fucked up because you wanna know what? You wanna know? Oh wait, did I actually manage to deal damage to an enemy that's toppled?
Yeah, if the Mechon is toppled, you can still deal damage to it even without enchant.
Oh, okay.
I'm powering up.
No!
We can definitely do this. Monado, lend us your power. Come on.
Fire!
Heal. I'm on fire. Charlotte, did you
I'm making progress on my monster quest.
Yep.
So I gotta kill these big guys after all. I can't just run away from them.
Yeah, these ones you probably want to kill.
Oh wow, there's a lot more Mechon up ahead. There's like armies of them.
Now, Don, like, could you maybe explain how like days work? Because I really don't quite understand it. I guess I never understood why it's so important.
I'm feeling it. Right. This isn't like you. This isn't going well.
Sorry.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Track is happening.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm out! I'm out!
Make a run for it.
I'm out! Gotta bounce!
So you are indeed having the same problems I had.
Yeah, I take on a few enemies and all of a sudden everybody's like, hey, can I join in? Ugh. Ugh.
Okay, so enemies have a 25%, or you have a 25% of scoring a critical hit when in daze.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you want to get enemies dazed. That makes sense. What I did know is that you can stack it on top of topple, and enemies don't increase aggro while dazed. So that's also a benefit. But yeah, there is a damage benefit too.
Right. Nice going. Leave it to right. Eat this.
All right.
Do this. Right, you're a lifesaver. Powering up.
My rifle's
Just
getting
what I
hotter.
needed. Let's focus our effort. I want it. Almost there. Now it's right time. Right. This isn't like you. Yeah.
Give me
Okay,
some space.
bring it on. Right. I'm feeling it.
Also, apparently, if you use chain attacks, like in just the right way, you can repeatedly topple and daze enemies to increase how long they stay down. I think.
Increase how long they stay down.
Yeah, because normally it's only like 5 seconds. You can't do much in that time, right?
Ah.
If you keep toppling them over and over and over again, this is called topple locking, and that's how you keep them down for extended periods of time.
Oh, I get toppled. Might wanna.
Right? It's okay.
Why are they hanging on me?
Because you're running away?
It's coming to me.
If you keep running, they'll go back to where they were.
Now it's right time.
Shadow.
Come on. Beat. Shala, hang in there.
Sorry. I'm slowing. Give me some space.
That's it.
Heel round.
Go. Too close. Everyone, let's go. What?
My rifle.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm already toppled! I can't get up! Don't put forward and I can't get up!
Focus our efforts. Let's focus our efforts.
Yep, I got cut!
Yep, I think you should try running past these guys.
Okay! I'll do it! I'll run past everyone! Nah, that's bullshit! Alright. So I guess I'm just gonna keep going. Balls deep!
Also, if you ever find yourself getting stuck, you can change party members, right? So if playing as Shulk isn't working out, I don't know, Dunban or Ryan might work. I don't see a purpose to playing as Charla, but yeah.
So, yeah, let's have everybody and a sister come after me. Wow, I can feel them staring daggers into me.
Yep, but fortunately, there's not really many attack on sight enemies in this area past here, so you can just kind of run until they...
Leave me alone?
Oh yeah, 7th character. Okay, they're off of you, Jobs. You can tell they're gone when you no longer have red arrows.
Oh, I know. I just like running. Oh, I just felt like running because hell, why the hell not? But I get it. I know they are no longer on me. And it seems like I have been running the wrong way. But what's this arrow up here? Batcave Passage. Never heard of Bath Cave before, but if it's home to some fucking powerful enemies, then I know to get the hell out. Oh.
Who else wants some?
We make a great team.
You know, I totally should not be going this way, but hey, why not? Amblygon Turtles. Oh, I'm gonna need this shit later. Oh no! Battleface. Battleface gets to join me. I get to die with a mech on.
You get to have a giant robot in your party, Jobs.
That would be.
I'm sure that'll work out.
It'll be just like so can I say get the goddamn robot choke?
Yes, you can.
Good.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
This game actually ends with Shulk in the sky and everyone congratulating him.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know you could actually talk to that guy before those gates opened because I never did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I beat you to something you didn't know!
Well, it kind of doesn't make any sense for him to be here. What with Colony 6 being occupied by Mechon and everything.
Eh. So wait, this gate is the Colony 6?
Yeah. You're headed towards Colony 6 right now.
Oh, but it looks like it's sealed off.
Yeah. Well, Jojo is still kidnapped.
Jojo.
Rescue him first. Yeah.
When you said, I know it's Juju, but when you say Jojo, I can't even be mad.
Oh, that's right, it is Juju. Why did I say Jojo?
Because he's on a very bizarre adventure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the side quest is available right after Dunban joins you.
Yeah. I'm guessing John Ban will be joining us at some point, cause like he's like at home resting up. Once he's done with that, he'll be coming. He'll be joining along for the ride.
It'll be pretty soon. Also, he's my favorite character.
What does Dunban know?
Oh, Jobs trying to sequence break.
It doesn't look like it will activate.
Is it possible to sequence break here? Because that elevator is just leading down here. So, there's fall damage defense gems, I think. So is it possible that maybe they didn't plan that on New Game Plus you could have those and just completely break this? Maybe they did plan ahead and the fall is still just high enough to kill you.
I don't know, man, but that was fucking funny. That was way too funny.
Sequence break and leave Juju kidnapped in New Game Plus. That would be pretty great.
Well, yeah, because then we could just let Juju get eaten. We go ahead and go his own little bizarre adventure in somebody's stomach. In a robot stomach.
You thought it was a Mechon, but it was me, Dio.
Oh, God! Oh, no!
Domlight says Jubs will love Riki. You will indeed love Riki.
Ricky? Yeah, Ricky. Yeah. Instant Ricky.
He's one of the characters in Shulk's Chain Attack Final Smash in Smash 4, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about then, because I remember seeing it.
He's the little beach ball guy.
He's a fucking ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's the tentacle monster over there. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh no. That can piss off the birds.
I think those were just random turkey enemies. I see you're taking the long way here.
I know I should have taken. I have taken the long way, but whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to go left or right.
Well, you gotta run several laps around Juju before you save him, you know. Make sure you're in shape.
Juju! Juju! Hold on! I'm coming!
Wait! Shara!
Ah! Ah! Juju!
Another new symbol's appeared on the Monado. Can I save her?
New symbol has appeared on the Monado. It's Zawardo.
Zawardo! Whoa!
Its tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order. Ryan, you got my back? Of course. Leave it to me.
I think Shulk, Dunban, and Riki was my party for a lot of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Whoa! This is so cool!
I know, right?
Amazing! I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power
I mean,
of
we
the
are
Monado.
rescuing Jojo, so...
Yeah!
And the light swirling around us. That's the Monado and all. Shala, let's move.
Speed. Learn new art learned.
Right, you're a lifesaver.
So Monado Speed does a thing. I don't think I actually used it for this boss battle. It was just easy enough that I didn't need to use it.
Nice shot. Now it's right time. Monado, save us from hell. Powering up. Behold the power of the Monado.
My rifle's
That's
getting
what I
hot.
need. All right, I'm feeling it.
Fire!
We can definitely do this. Right time. Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Monado, lend us your power. Monado, oh yeah, baby. Right.
That was a beauty.
Yeah, nice going. Leave it to Ryan. Come on. Take this.
To go.
Eat this. Yeah, it's right. All together now. Right with you.
Pure bullet.
All right, I'm feeling it. Come on.
I think we just annihilated this thing.
Yeah.
Is it down?
Yeah, I decided to focus on the main body itself, because hey, that's the only way I'm killing this thing.
Get back here! It's up there. Let's go after it. Right.
Monado Speed. It basically puts everybody on speed.
Above.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I think as a tutorial boss for using Monado Speed, this thing is kind of crap because I didn't end up needing it, so I never learned what it did.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it. This is the Monado power.
No way.
This isn't going well.
Sorry. Heal blast.
Just powering up.
Clear.
Stream
My rifle's getting hotter.
We can definitely do this.
Equalizer. Good night.
Now it's right time. What? Wait dead.
Gotta cool off.
Come on. This is the Monado's power. Monado, show me the way. Cheers. Eat this. Powering up. Split edge. Eat this. All right, I'm feeling it. Come on.
Now.
Beat. We can definitely do this. Take this. Chain attack. Ready to roll.
I have a clear shot. Ready and waiting.
Rapid tentacle.
I can change the future. Shala, with you around, I fight 3 times as hard. This is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it. Let's focus our efforts.
Gotcha.
No problem.
My rifle's getting hotter. Now.
That low damage.
Easy there,
Is
right?
that even worth being like something that makes a vision trigger?
I don't know, man.
Thanks. I'm powering up. Easy there, right?
Now.
Ryan, this is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it. Sword drive! Bring it on! Alright, I'm coming to me.
Triple laser.
Things are really heating up.
Sharpshooter Shala. What? Right. This is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it.
Playtime's over. Try and dodge this.
We can
Oh.
definitely do this.
Gotta cool off. Okay.
Play it by ear, everyone.
Okay. Good to go. Shield bullet.
Thanks. How's this?
Now. No way. Shield bullet. Clear.
Okay, so I probably should have did something about that, and it kind of got knocked out.
Now we're working as one.
And as one, we're unbeaten.
Oh yeah, wow.
We can definitely do this. You're not invincible. Monado, bring it on. Behold the power of the Monado. Boom. It's coming to me.
Oh, that gets me killed!
Sorry.
So yeah, you might want to actually use Monado speed this time, or run away. Run away sounds like. Wait, no, you can't. Oh, that's not good.
Now it's right time. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. See something. Sorry. Monado, lend us your power! Monado, show me the way!
Alright, I got speed on. No, that didn't work. That didn't fucking work. So much for that! So much for that!
Yeah. I don't know then. What exactly does Monado speed do?
Shouldn't
Looks
I be
like it makes
doing
you
it?
move faster. Are you supposed to use it and then run away?
No, Monado speed gives you 25% better chance of dodging attacks.
Right. 25% don't do much when, you know, it's sure to kill you the other 75% of the time.
We can definitely do this! Now it's right time! Bring it on! Just what I needed!
No way.
Take this! This is the Monado's power!
Wow, I didn't even get to use it.
This isn't going well. It's coming to me.
And that's gonna kill me again.
Yeah, you want to have Shulk hang back a little more. He's drawing way too much aggro.
Should be okay now.
Bring it on! Keep your stinking future!
And Shield won't actually do anything here because these are physical arts. Their name appears in red and they don't have a number.
Oh!
That means that you have to use some other way to get rid of them.
You're not invincible! Now we're pulling together.
That's right, Soul.
Just what I needed. We can definitely do this.
Damn!
With you around, I'm like heal. This is the Monado's power. I'm bone. See something. No way. Bone. Bring it on. Now, eat this. Monado, show me the way. Thanks.
Oh.
Gotta cool off.
All right, I'm feeling it. Keep at it. Come on. Beat. Easy there.
Oops, so much for that.
We haven't lost yet. Now's the rain. We can definitely do this.
Remember also that
This is the Monado's
when you enter battle and also when characters die or have statuses put on them, you gotta do the focus or effort in order to make their AI respond properly.
Focus our efforts. Missed. Ryan, it's okay.
Don't get stuck in a rut.
Cheers. We can definitely do this. Monado.
Shield bullet. Go.
See something. Sorry. Watch out!
Shulk, are you serious? Yeah, that's good.
Thanks. All right, I'm feeling it. Nice heal.
There we go. Huh! That was a smart move.
I'm seeing something. Go on.
No way! Fire! No way!
Monado, lend us your power.
Oh no. Oh, it happened.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, instead of warning Ryan, warn Charla, have her heal.
Well, I didn't warn Ryan. I warned Sarla and had her give me damage immunity.
Oh, okay, yeah. That works too.
This is the Monado's power. Now it's right time. Backslash. Eat this. Yeah. Hammer. We can definitely do this. Powering up. This is the Monado's power. Monado, show me the way. Thanks. Hammer.
Let's give it our all.
Cheers. Now it's right time. All right, I'm feeling it. Aura burst.
My rival's getting hotter. Now we're working as one.
We can definitely do this. Monado, lend us your power. This isn't going well. Don't give up. Boom.
Heal blast.
Thanks.
Clear.
Monado, save us from
Let's give it
harm.
our all.
Behold the power of the Monado. Powering up. I'm feeling it. Shadow Eye. Now it's right time. Right, you're a lifesaver. Hammer. What? Ryan?
Forget about it.
Cheers. We can definitely do this.
No way.
Split edge.
Now.
Eat this. What? Hammer. Beat. Ow. Thanks. What? Monado, lend us your power.
This is fitting. There's the tentacle Mechon that beats you.
We need you, Shulk.
You know, this is better. This is harder than I thought.
Yeah.
You told me this was supposed to be an easy battle. This hate.
Maybe I'm not remembering correctly then.
You can do better.
Maybe I got extremely lucky.
Just what I needed. We can definitely do this. Shadow Eye.
No way.
Now it's right. Time for a chain attack. We're gonna knock your block off. Boom.
Good to go.
Thanks. It's coming to me.
Jubs,
Huh?
use a chain attack.
Oh, okay. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
What? Ryan?
Forget about it. Clear.
Shala, watch out.
Shulk, are you serious?
See, what I'm thinking is chain attack gives everyone access to all their stuff, right? So if you start the chain attack before the attack hits, you can use that in place of warning someone.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
This isn't going well.
Oh no, I'm dazed.
Snap out of it.
It's coming to me.
Thunderbolt! Don't think you can decide our futures. Shield bullet!
Monado, lend us your power. I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
This isn't going well. Powering up.
Oh, it ended up hitting me instead.
Now it's right.
No way.
Bring it on! Fire! Come on! No way! Alright, I'm feeling it! Eat this!
You can do better than that.
I'm alright! Ryan, don't worry about it! Cheers! What? How's this?
No way!
Sword charge! We can do it!
My rifle's out of hot.
So you see how it has that fan pattern when it uses the ripple laser?
No way!
Bring it on!
I'm beginning to think it's recovering health. It,
No,
it should have been dead a long time ago.
No.
Oh, and I just died.
What are you doing?
Hopefully Ryan and Charlotte can revive you? Yeah.
I need it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on!
Oh, Charlotte's feeling... You gotta encourage her. Yeah.
Just dead.
There's a lot of things you gotta keep an eye out for.
Alright, I'm feeling the future is
Warren Charlotte?
changing.
Oh, wait.
Where is she?
Watch out!
There she is. There she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or heal Ryan actually with the warning, even though it's attacking her.
Really?
I think so. Or maybe give her immunity. I don't know. I don't think fire damage is that bad. I never had a problem with it.
Ryan, it's okay.
Don't get stuck in a rut.
Cheers. Backslash! It's coming to me.
Or wait, no, I'm dumb. It doesn't work like a chain attack, so that tells what their attack priority should be. They don't do it immediately.
Shulk, are you serious?
Cheers. Come on! The future is changing. This is the Monado's power. Easy there, Ryan. Behold.
Holy shit! Cameras all over the place.
Actually, having speed on Ryan sounds like a pretty good option. Because
They'll be able to dodge everything.
yeah. I don't think his aggro drawing relies on being hit. So if you can have him dodging more stuff, that's ultimately keeping less of a strain on yourself and Charlotte for healing.
Good night.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Gotta cool off. I'm not doing so well.
It's looking like you got it this time.
Yeah! God!
Do this. Right!
Man!
Juju, are you all right?
Shala. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're okay.
Hey, looks like
And
we
now
changed
you've
the
rescued
future.
Jojo from his bizarre adventure.
What's up?
I was able to feel it today.
It's just that can't have been the Mechon from my vision.
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be that one with the face? I guess we changed more than we expected. Shulk?
No. Something's not right.
Oh no, it's not over yet.
Haha, just kidding.
Juju!
No, it's not him at all.
But this one's got a face and all.
I've been waiting for you, Monado boy.
What? It spoke.
White metal face scarpered. I thought you'd have to be this big scary monster. But look, you're just a pathetic little kid.
Oh shit!
Don't lose, Jubs, or you'll have to beat the other one all over again. Oh no, he's using Swing Beast on you. Better watch out.
Eat this! Sword drop! Shala, watch out!
Shulk, are you serious? Yeah, that's good.
Oh! Let him kill Charla.
I didn't.
I'm okay. Give me some space.
You're not done yet!
So actually, I'm just pulling your leg. This is an event battle.
My rifle's getting
Huh.
hotter.
Eat this! Split edge! Ryan? I'm too quick.
You'll notice a lot of miss and immune going on. Yeah,
How am I supposed to kill this thing?
you aren't.
Ryan, this isn't like you. Cheers.
You can do better than that.
Yeah, I'm not quitting yet. Not good, guys.
I think you might be able to kill him on New Game Plus, but the battle will just end at like half HP or something, I bet.
Not good.
Mysterious face. He's at level 25! How am I supposed to fight that?
Like I said, event battle.
Event battle, okay.
Yeah.
Juju,
Juju!
you pile of junk. Let him go. Right, better watch your back. Got it. Cheers, Shock.
Little.
Why? Why can't I use the Monado? It's only the ones that have faces. But I can still see what it's going to do. Just like before.
So, Jobs, we have a problem.
What?
I'm afraid of your scary sword.
In around the place, that's the Monado's power. Won't matter, you're still flesh and blood, and I reckon you're nearly done. Behind you!
Damn, this guy is.
Take him out.
This guy is crazy.
Got it.
Now!
Right. It's just bouncing off him.
That was
Attack on Mechon. Darlight's got a point. This is like Attack on Mechon. I'd love it if all the Titans could talk like this.
Yeah. That would be pretty great. Well, MG can talk.
to finish you off.
Oh!
Look out!
Looks like my time here is up. It's your lucky day, little boy. But that luck won't last forever.
Huh?
I'll keep hold of this brat. If you want him back, you better come to Colony 6. But you'll have to be quick. I'm feeling hungry.
You're gonna pay.
I can't wait to grind you all into dust.
Shala! Shala! No!
Wow.
Yeah. Juju, I mean Jojo.
Oh!
You sure he's good at getting kidnapped? Might even be better than Aaron.
Yeah. Well then! That sure was some event battle.
Gado.
It's only been a year since the Battle of Sword Valley. How? How did the numbers grow so quickly?
Are their numbers too great even for you, Gado?
Otharon.
You know, I almost read that as Orphan.
You wrecked it forever, Jobs. Good job.
You will be in charge of the evacuation.
So this guy shall forever be known as Orphan now.
Okay, then.
Yep.
You must realize the ship can only carry so many. We must stay behind and fight to protect those who remain in Colony 6.
I'll be fine. I'll be able to keep my mind on the battle, knowing you're safe.
Promise me.
Sharla.
Promise that you'll meet us outside the colony. Just make sure you get out of here alive.
Yeah. I promise. Don't worry.
Bucks got. He became a fine paint in Mekon
Gado.
Acid juice.
A promise is a promise.
Yeah.
And until I see you
He got
again,
squished.
I will protect
Yes.
He got squished. The Mechon stomped on him and he got squished. And he walked away into a fire.
You know, when you put it like that.
I keep them real safe inside my belly.
Shala! Juju! Juju!
Wow.
Where are you?
Man, these refugees have it rough. Their beds are made of trapezoids.
Trapezoids, okay.
Hey there. Are you alright?
The sleeping princess awakes. Had us worried there for a minute.
How long have I been out?
Huh?
How long have I been unconscious?
4 hours, I'd say.
I've got to get out of here.
Hold up.
Mind if we go with you?
You're gonna bust into their base, right? We want a piece of them too.
Really?
Truth be told, we were gonna leave without you. But the thing is, I get roughed up a lot, and we don't know anyone else who can use ether.
Thank you both.
These cutscenes are so goofy when you have that costume on Shulk.
Well, I could probably make it even further if I make the other two naked.
It's been a while. And it's just... I never imagined I would go
Put
back
it on
to
Charla and she'll somehow
like
be wearing more clothes than usual.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Lost
we'll
my
see.
for a minute. We can get to Colony 6 from the valley where Juju was taken. It's this way.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this, everybody. I'm doing it. I'm doing this. We're really doing this. I'm feeling it.
Actually, I think Dunban has some, like, abilities in his skill tree that let him get a boost from not wearing any armor.
Really?
Yeah. So you could probably, like, skill link those over and go on a no armor adventure.
Well then. Yeah, we went there.
Okay.
We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this.
Okay.
We're doing this. One party. We're doing this. Everybody's going to be feeling it now. They'll be feeling the wind against their bones.
You know, I wish I could change your stream information so I could change the title to Let's Stream Xenoblade, the beach episode.
The beach episode!
Looks like this place is going easy on us.
Who else wants some?
I could totally do that. You know, I'll make you one of those, make you one of them mods and stuff. I just need to, well, figure out how to,
You should go after that Triceratops unique monster that kept wrecking you before.
Why would I do that when I don't have any clothes? Never mind. You know what? Why the hell not?
What other time is there to find Triceratops?
When you're running around in bikinis.
Exactly, Jobs.
And we're running from wolves in our bikinis.
Oh, there it is. How's it going, buddy?
Definitely do this! Now! This is the Monado's power! Thanks! You're a lifesaver! We can definitely do this! Now it's time! Take this! Bring it on! Split it! Shadow Eye! This is the Monado's power! Now it's right.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Yeah, you're gonna win this by sheer level advantage. That's kind of funny.
If we can win this in our swimsuits, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
It is like 3 levels below you now, so it's not that crazy.
Even so, man, it's a unique monster and they tend to be like super strong.
Isn't going well. We can definitely do this. All right, now tear them up. Okay, Ryan.
My rifle's
Just
getting
what I
hotter.
needed.
Here, slowcoat.
Chara, nicely done.
I think we can do it.
Oh, I did it! And it's dead! It's dead! We did it! It's dead!
Good job, Jobs.
We did it! Good old level advantage, because I can never get tired of that.
Yeah.
No, wait, is that a treasure chest that I ain't never opened and yet somehow still here?
That does appear to be a treasure chest you never opened. So, I'm pretty sure treasure chests in this game stick around forever. And that's why if one spawns out of bounds, it's really, really annoying.
Yeah. Oh, am I getting zapped from the back? I am getting zapped. Oh my goodness. Is that... Oh my!
Oh, that reaction never gets old. The sad thing is eventually we're going to hit a point in the game where that stops happening as much because you'll actually be like level 80 or whatever.
And we'll actually be able to take these things on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, they're not attacking you, so as long as you don't do something to piss them off, you should throw rocks at them.
Oh!
Those ones seem to be pretty mad.
Oh! If they follow me, then I'm fucked.
No.
Whew!
Fortunately, enemies in this game do not follow you distances where they can't go back.
Good.
Or not usually, at least.
Yeah, you find all the level 70 enemies and be all like, oh god, what the fuck?
So you're gonna do some quests now, or...?
Yeah, I might as well before I head off to Colony 6.
Yeah.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Now, what quests do you have currently?
Yes.
Like, if you look at your quest log... yeah, quest log.
The green crowns is the ones I cleared.
Yeah. And so you've got a whole bunch of Colony 9 ones. Those probably won't do you much good right now. Grog leg meat. I'm forgetting where the Grogs appear. I think maybe in a cave on the other side of the lake. There was something in there. That might have been a different quest, though.
Monster quest. 5 Filipinos.
Right, so those are the ponies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hurricane headquarters, huh?
Yeah, there's a cave near a lake somewhere. Or I guess more of a pond. And that there's like a small tunnel into the Turkin headquarters, so I think it's near either the Javos Rock or the Camos Guidepost, somewhere to the north of those areas. It's one of those two marks of water that you can see up there on your map. Try the Camos Guidepost. And then go north and to the left a little bit.
Alright. Hope I don't encounter some level 70 monster.
Yeah, there it is. See that hole over there?
Oh!
And those might be level 70s in front of it. Check real quick.
Oh!
Yep, that would be level 70s.
I'm sorry.
These guys gave me some trouble when I was actually at their level. I needed their drops for something.
They're getting ridiculous.
As long as you don't get too close to them, it's not a problem.
I guess.
Also, if you were wearing armor, that might be... yeah.
They're level 70. Whether I'm wearing armor or not, they would destroy me.
Well, yeah. Just saying, it's a matter of destroying you easy or destroying you by looking at you funny.
Destroy me by looking at me.
Well, die with dignity, Jobs.
I could always just start streaking, I guess. Yeah, let's get a couple quests out of the way. Wait, what's this thing doing running from me? Stuck in headquarters. Clothes!
I think some of these were also needed for a quest. You might have picked it up.
Wait, who's coming after me? Oh, just these guys.
Yeah. Is there a boss with them?
I don't know.
There's some kind of boss here, but it's... or unique monster, rather.
There's no way. We can definitely do this. Down.
Now!
Come on. How's this? Almost there.
Looks like it's no problem.
Sword drive. You're a lifesaver. I'm powering up. Backslash. I need to be even stronger.
Keep it up, everyone. Now!
Bong. Now it's right time. We can definitely do this.
Starting to look like a team.
I'm powering up. Almost there. Come on. Backslash. Choke. Nice attack. Everyone, let's go. Now it's right time.
Okay, chain attack time.
Looks like Charlotte's gonna level up soon.
Shadow Eye.
Oh yeah, I think gotta kill this thing and...
We can do it. All right. Cheers. Monado, lend us your power. Boom. I'm powering up. Now it's right time.
We're just killing everything that's here, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Right.
That was a beauty.
Leave it to Ryan.
Holy shit!
Down. Cheers. Take this. Eat this. I'm powering up.
Fire!
Just one more left.
Oh no! I can't move!
Thanks.
Go!
Gotta cool about me. Sword drive. Backslash.
Shall we?
Let's not lose our heads though. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Okay. Well, quest complete.
Yeah. I forget if this is also where you can find the Brave Turkins, or if that was somewhere else.
I would like to think it'd have to be in the headquarters.
Yeah. Yeah, there they are. So I think you need those for a quest.
Oh, Vagrant outfit, huh?
Monado, lend us your power! You're not invincible. Monado, enchant!
I mean, it's a lower level unique monster. Might as well kill it.
Let's focus our efforts.
Infinity coins and whatnot.
Bring it on! Come on! We can definitely do this! Eat this! Monado! I'm powering up!
That was a beauty.
Everyone, let's go!
Alright. Woo! This is good to having this shit done. Alright, I'm feeling it!
You could do a chain attack here.
Oh!
Yeah.
We can definitely do this! Now it's right time.
And pro tip, try using all red moves together. Oh, or you could do that. If you use moves of the same color, even though they're... See how it has chain ×1 and it's pink right now? So that means that if you use another pink move, it'll go up to chain ×2 and increase the damage.
Oh!
Same color move that increases the damage of the chain attack. But for now, since you have it break, you might as well go for the topple. Oh.
Oh! Yeah, me thinking I should have been doing something.
Yeah, because you see when you use the red move, that reset it.
Ow! That's scorching hot! We're not
But
finished
if you
yet.
press B, yeah. Now, use Shulk's Monado.
Oh, I just did a backslash.
Or okay.
Whatever. Oh, I should have did a Monado Buster. I didn't know I could do that, but...
Yeah. If you do Monado Buster, or any talent art, it will count as any color, right? So really the difficult one here is Charla, because
she doesn't have any synergy, have much synergy with everyone.
Yeah, she doesn't have any red talent abilities yet, which the higher damage ones right now are red, so... honestly, it might be a good idea. I don't know, I guess for now, try to get them in chains of 2. But, when you get the opportunity, it might be... You might want to stop using Charla for a bit.
Well, once I get enough party members, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Blade Perkins.
Yeah.
That felt cheap.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
I'm really feeling it.
Shulk, that's good.
Now it's right time.
Thunderbolt!
How good are we?
Let's keep on going.
I'm feeling it.
Perfect for a chain attack. We're gonna knock your block off. Let's focus our efforts.
Okay.
Powering up.
Remember to use Shadow Eye, Dub.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
Shadow Eye, then...
It's really the one art that there's not any real penalty for using as Shulk, right? Well, aside from every time you use an art, that's time that's not being spent to auto-attack, so...
Right, bring your lifesaver.
Now!
Take this! Split edge! Come on!
It's just a matter of time now.
All right, we came through.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Nice job.
Oh! Let's check out their skills.
I suggest leveling up Buster a bit. You're going to be encountering Mechon again soon, so...
I see.
Shield is also important. You won't need level 4 shield, though, for a while, so...
It was about time I leveled up in the Monado Buster, though.
Yeah. In fact, because Monado arts don't have arts manuals, it's going to be a long while before you actually need level 4 anything, or are expected to have it.
Oh, those don't have further
Yeah,
involvement.
it's actually a plot event that gives you all the rest of the levels, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a couple areas before you're expected to have them maxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Heal Round and Heal Blast. I think you want to keep leveled up as much as possible. Because those are going to be your main form of healing, so, you know. Why wouldn't you want it, more of it?
Alright.
Ryan, I have absolutely no idea what's good and what's not on him. I've heard Sword Drive is good. Guard Shift is apparently completely terrible if those people last stream were to be trusted, so...
Yeah. Alright,
Wild Down for now is your main source of Toffle, so... see what helps him accumulate aggro. Oh, anything that says aura on it,
Aura?
yeah, you should usually only have one on a character at a time, I think, because you can only have one active at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you have two active on the character, using both would just replace one with the other. Right, Shulk started on his intuition tree. Okay.
So I think I just killed everyone in their family in this little cave here.
Yeah.
I killed everything.
You have become Thanksgiving, murderer of turkeys.
Alright, so if I'm to continue forward, I can continue forward. I just need to... Oh, that's right!
So that elevator that you weren't able to use before, that is now available because of plot magic.
Plot magic, right.
You can actually warp right there, I think.
I'm going to kill that frog.
Oh, right, the frog.
Yeah, it's raining right now. I might as well go ahead and kill that stupid frog. And before jump, like Dunban, no armor ability to shot.
Yep.
I
was suggesting that earlier.
Yeah. Alright, so... Alright, so what's the big guy? Is it supposed to be a thunderstorm? This just seems like simple rain.
Ah, it could be the thunderstorm.
Yeah, thunderstorms only. I can't believe they actually paid that much attention
to it. It's even rarer than in the normal rain.
Right. Let's check out the quests. Blogs, huh?
Yeah, I forget where those are.
There's a lot of shit at the Bionis' leg.
There sure is. Can't keep track of it all. You could try to find the never-ending ether deposit, supposedly.
Are you talking about that ether deposit?
No. There's one that you need to go to for a quest to confirm that it doesn't have infinite ether in it. I think it's in the cave near the entrance to the bridge.
Oh. Something quest, so I gotta...
Well...
Oh, Dawnlight wants you to take out water elemental enemies, but it might be too late for that.
Well, I can't go around taking out water elementals, but I don't have a means to doing that. Glowing wisp fluid.
Have you been filling out your Collectipedia, by the way?
Oh, I have not, but I'll make sure to.
Yeah, it's easy to forget.
Me.
Oh. Very easy to complete and forget. We all people know what it's like to have a home to love Molly's. I kind of have to rush on your account if I don't really have much time to do quest for the people in this here cave. No problem. Leave it to me.
Just so you know.
What?
After you beat the ether mine and free up Colony 6, you can still, like, wait on doing the quest that lets the Colony 6 refugees back into Colony 6.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's timed, but you actively trigger the thing that does it. At least I think. There might be a time when they move in naturally. I don't know.
Look at this.
You know, Donlight, if Evan were an NPC in this in this game, that would be pretty terrifying.
Huh. And apparently it's not terrifying for me to be an NPC.
Yeah.
How's it going?
He would be a super boss, and Russell Jimmy is even worse than the regular super bosses.
Yeah, he'll just be a regular human-looking guy, and yet have all of these fantastic moves. I'm not Naruto anymore. I'm nothing. I'm just what I'm never wanted. You don't give up, do ya? I'll tell you what, if you want me to do this, I'll need something fast. I'll need some bone in your neck, mate. The liquid collected from that, mate, makes the finest ink. You'll never find any else, then go on, try. Then don't come crying when you get kicked in the backside.
Are you giving him a sniper voice? Because Evan.
Sniper voice. Sniper voice. Sniper. Die! I get to go on, be all like, bloody bogan! Here we are.
What is it?
Foot necklace from near regular bridge on the Bionis Lake. I have a lot to explore.
Oh, I forget where this one appears. I think actually I might have it backwards. You don't enter the cave from the bridge. You enter at the bottom near the entrance to the refugee camp and then go through the cave to get to the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah. So there should be a cave near the base of the refugee camp that you can explore.
Trainer in Harmlian near the north part of Sparrow Valley.
Monado copy. Is that actually a real ability in the game? I know Shulk has some extra Monado abilities that I never got. So, I don't think it is, though. That must have been new for Smash.
But I already did!
What?
The thing. Oh, right. See, like, when I was,
Oh yeah, remember, you rescued Jojo, but the bizarre adventure continued.
Not that. I'm talking about, there was a quest involving, that cave.
Oh, the Turkin Cave?
Yeah! And then...
You kill the elite monster?
He told me to kill it, but I already did.
Okay.
Oh, gee. So there's a hell of a lot of quests. Thankfully, I don't have to return to the people. In order, for a lot of these quests, but still.
And I've said this before, you don't have to do every quest.
I know.
It's perfectly alright and perfectly normal to just grab a whole bunch of quests, and then whichever ones you complete as you do the next area, you happen to complete. So, if you did every quest in this game, I'm gonna be honest, it would be the most boring thing ever. There are just too many quests.
Bring it on! I'm powering up!
Still fight?
Come on! Wow, down! Backslash! Now it's right time! Chala! Nice attack!
I think we can do it.
Boom! Eat this!
Oh hey, Ventus is in the chat.
Oh, I'm surprised he's still around, like, I thought he left.
Yeah.
Now it's right time!
Well, at least he's alive. Holy shit!
It's over!
You got exploded again.
Fuck! That's bullshit! Bull freaking shit! That should not be a thing!
Yeah. It shouldn't be, but it is.
It's just a matter of time now.
Wow, down!
Ryan, you did it.
What?
Good night.
Bring it on!
And these enemies here, I'm pretty sure since they're like 7 levels below you, they won't give you anything for killing them.
Leave it to Ryan!
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
still drop items, but I don't think they'll give
It's over!
anything good in
Okay,
terms of
let's get
XP.
going.
Yeah, but I still have to kill these things. Kind
Oh,
of.
they're a quest goal. Okay.
Yeah, the quest goal.
Oh, Ventus has good internet now.
We win!
Okay, let's get going.
Oh!
But like... Oh, this is so confusing. His whole identity was dial-up jokes.
Yeah. Well, we can't make the dial-up jokes anymore.
Anyone? Piece of cake!
I feel like an age is passing.
Who's this?
Probably for the better.
Yeah, and then shit happens and oh. Alright, off the quest.
Right. Great attack. Leave it to Ryan. Come on.
I know I'm not doing every single quest in the game. I'm probably never gonna get that shit done anyway. but I do want to fight the unique monsters.
Yeah.
Because that's not boring, fighting unique monsters, because, you know, 9 times out of 10, you never know if you're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah. The monster fights are all pretty great.
Yeah. So, because, and, oh, let me check my map, because, like, there's probably some shit I ain't explored yet. Like Turkey headquarters, but going over there means dealing with level 70 enemies. Ball flare, that's warplane. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go the other way. Find out about Ondor's lies.
Yeah, about Ondor's lies, yeah. I think it's up here. Is it up here and to the right?
Yeah, that's the cave.
Yeah, there it is. That's the cave.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we got them good.
Okay, let's get going.
Cool.
So these sound-based enemies, it would be funny if sometimes when Ryan is around, he just randomly Ryan times out of nowhere, and then they get triggered.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what does trigger them. I guess if you walk too fast and if you jump.
I was trying to sneak up and do a backslash on this guy, but that didn't work out.
Dead.
No, he just simply turned around and was like, oh.
You face stab him and he still dies instantly.
Yeah.
Just spy things.
Well, I've already confirmed Ondor's lies.
Yeah, but if you keep going through the cave, I think there's something on the other side too.
That's so.
Yeah, there's like a valley.
Sour gooseberry.
Sour gooseberry. They really got creative with these item names.
Yep.
Especially the animals. I just like to picture Shulk walking along and just picking up animals as he goes and just, you know, putting them in his pockets.
I'm here? No? Anyone? Cool. Let's keep this up.
Oh, there's something up here. See a little exclamation mark thing. I see a something.
Yep, and that is the necklace or whatever.
Quest complete.
Yeah.
Do I level up doing quests?
Yes, you do get experience from quests, as well as money and quest rewards. This is basically single player WoW.
Single player WoW. Single player WoW.
Also, if you use Z, is that Z? I think that's Z. To change level, you can see, yeah, the stuff up here. That confused me a little bit, that not everything in Bionis Slag is actually on the same level of elevation. Not all the landmarks. This applies to later areas as well.
Alright, instead of checking the map, I need to check my Collectopedia. Category complete. Ladybird. Hell yeah.
Wow, such collect.
I am a collector.
I wonder what the other is.
I'm guessing that they only show up when I actually find it, you know?
Well, let me go spoil myself.
Oh.
What did you...
Those guys, they, yeah. I should probably explore a little bit and see what I can find. Oh, there seem to be some enemies. Oh my! Oh my! Yeah, let's not freaking do that! Hell no! Nope!
So, apparently the final page of the Collectopedia is the stuff that you can only get by trading shenanigans.
Trading?!
Yeah.
Well then!
Yeah, we haven't even touched upon trading yet. And that's like so grindy, even I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. How much you want to bet Epi would do this?
Epi would love this game.
He really would. This will be his crack
game.
This is his crack cocaine. This definitely will be his crack.
Oh wow, you're able to just walk past them without getting seen.
Oh! Oh, they probably think that I'm so... Okay, now they think I'm too sexy and they're going after me. Fuck!
You can pick up collectibles while in battle.
Right. I thought I could, but you know what? They could at least let me just run by a snack. Something!
Oh, that's right. You still haven't put your clothes back on.
That's right, I haven't.
Text quotes.
Yep.
Wow, these things are really chasing you down.
Alright. The fuck? Oh, this is the upper level, okay. So I wonder why I didn't count the exploration whenever I actually went on and got this. What the fuck? Okay, Immovable Gonzalez. You are Immovable Gonzalez, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well then.
That is a thing now. I'm not sure what triggers him appearing, but it's sometime after you rescue Jojo. Or Juju. I keep wanting to call him Jojo.
Just call him Jojo already, damn it. You know you want to. Yeah, you know you want to call him Jojo. You want to put him on a bizarre adventure. I mean...
Yeah.
Wow! Wow, this is like huge open fields and shit, man. As much as I would love to say, hey, they might have went a little overboard and making this here overworld, I wouldn't say that because. Wait, what's? Oh, that's a cave.
You don't want to. There's level 70s down there.
I'm not going down there. I will be falling to my death. I will be dying when I fall down there. If the fall doesn't kill me, then they will. Wait, who the fuck's going? Oh, you're a Ranger Turkin.
Not even a challenge.
Well then.
So you don't need these guys for a quest anymore, do you?
No, but I do need to kill their leader again, assuming he actually responds, because I ended up killing him before the quest, and
Yeah, unique monsters do respawn.
Oh, good. Ooh. Ooh, I tagged the landmark. Yay! What? Actually? Yeah, this guy's a thing. Yeah, he really is. If it's possible to kill this guy as I am now, then I would be shocked, but no, let's not try to fight this guy because, hey.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would just be a terrible idea.
Apparently, if you have good gem setups, focusing on agility, which is the main thing preventing you from fighting higher level enemies, you can do some pretty impressive stuff.
It wouldn't be enough to kill them.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say at this point in the game, it's still pretty no.
I would imagine. I would not want to try to fight something that is beyond my power.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy...
Even if you could theoretically do it, you don't have the ability to get the gems yet.
Nah. Now, didn't you tell me to make my own gems, a portable gem maker? There has to be a quest done, right?
Yes. In order to get the portable gem maker, you need to return the Colony 6 residents back to Colony 6. And then... I forget what it is that gets you it. I think it's a quest.
Oh, okay. So, in other words, all I gotta do is,
Yeah. But I think in order to get the quest, you need to rebuild the colony 1 level or something.
Okay, I just picked up a fire tarantula. Why the hell would Shulk pick up a fire tarantula? You picked it up casually. It's not gonna bite you or anything, is it? Oh, it recognizes it Colony 6 now. Okay.
Oh, it actually triggered the cutscene this time.
Well, yeah!
This is Colony 6. It's like a fortress. Did people really live here?
So much has changed. It's only been a month.
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal.
Wait! We can't just rush in.
We could enter through the mine.
Mine?
There's a massive ether deposit under the colony. The first settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony. The mine is like a network of tunnels. It's much more complicated than the colony streets. They can't have figured it all out in the space of a month.
So... She means it's the best route if we want to remain unseen.
You're catching on.
Great. So how do we get in?
Through the drainage outlet. It's just up ahead.
Okay. So I accepted my quest, and for the guy that's in front, and Bogly in total.
So are we going to the ether mine now, or?
I think I could go there.
Okay. Dober Corgi.
So, like, I'm curious. What's down here?
Huh? Death?
Yes. I like how you just casually said that. Death. Here we go! That was so funny. Okay, I'll take the elevator and go down. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing fan service to stream. In fact, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to join the fan service. Really, I should have said that a long time ago. Well, who cares, eh? Whoa! Wait! What the fuck is that? Oh, so, you know, for a second I... Whoa, 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 whoa! Shit! Did you just stole my point? Ah! How are you back? How is my party members back? They flew off the cliff and they're back!
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Come on, Charlotte. We're not done yet.
Can you still fight?
Yeah, straight
My rifle's getting hotter.
Wow, down.
Tranquilizer! Good night!
Come on.
Yeah, not sure if you've noticed, but Monolith not very good with the AI apparently, so you'll see the case of the teleporting party members rather often.
Everyone, make a run for it!
Good to go.
I am being wrecked by birds! Birds! Fucking birds!
You had this coming to you, Jobs.
Why? Why?
The things you said about birds.
You know, just because I make a bunch of freaking jokes about birds, that the baby Russell versus Jimmy's, doesn't mean that I deserve to be fucked up by a bird! And the birds are huge!
Oh, apparently there's a shop in here that sells better swimsuits.
What? The game sure knows about swimsuits.
I'm pretty sure they all use the same textures, but it's just some are upgrades of the others.
Colony Upa?
Right, you're a lifesaver. Split edge! Boom! Now it's you're a lifesaver. Alright, I'm feeling it. Alright, we can do it. We can definitely do this.
Now!
We need to be stronger.
You know, when you consider that they're in a sewer right now, they'd probably want to have armor on.
Eh. Well, we wouldn't want that armor smelling, right?
Okay, good point. Good point.
I'm never gonna give up.
Oh, merchant.
This guy also, if I recall correctly, sells some art upgrade manuals, so don't forget about him later.
Yes, no.
Glow moss, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, so here are all those art manuals. They're kind of expensive, so you might not want to buy them all right now, so much as just the ones that you use often. Like all of Charlotte's healing, backslash you'll want. Let's see. I think that's good for now. Ryan might have one, but I don't know what's good for him.
Yeah, you never paid attention to any of Ryan's arts.
Right. Berserker is apparently great for Ryan if you know how to activate his AI.
Yeah.
Once again, just stealing ideas from the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, RandomXX says Wild Down and Berserker. Also Shield Bash. Oh. Well, that was all your money. Might
Yeah.
want to sell some materials then?
I
Right.
could.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't even know Charlotte had a headshot instant kill mode.
Actually, I use headshot a lot, but I only use it because it's a red move that Charla gets, and so I can get chain attacks.
What the? Drunk Vang. Yeah, bring it down. You get your ass down here, you son of a bitch.
Caught Drunkula at a bad moment.
He did some drunk driving. He had to be put down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't really looking.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
He had to be put down for drunk driving. Oh, I probably should have jumped. I didn't jump. I couldn't jump. Oh!
Guys, kill the noise.
A Mechon.
I can't believe they've taken the mine too. That means the defense force and residents are...
Dead.
Oh no, Juju!
Keep it together, Sharla. Don't start panicking now.
Rhine!
You said yourself they can't have seized the entire area, right? I bet you they're holed up someplace safe. Juju is alive, and we're gonna find him.
That's why we're here. You can count on us.
Yeah, yes. It'll be fine. Rhine. She'll...
Oh, spoilers and stuff.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, Dawnlight does kind of have a point. I don't think anybody's gonna do it right now, but
Well,
future streams.
Future streams. You're right. Future streams.
I need powers to abuse jobs.
You want power? You only want the. Okay. So.
Oh, good. You're putting people's clothes back on. That's good.
Whoa!
Alright.
I should probably stick to the shit that can actually have a few upgrades. Oh wow, I didn't mean to go back to the menu like that.
Alright. Changing gear. The most exciting part of Xenoblade. You know, if you choose to play as Ryan, I'm just gonna be honest, I have no idea how to play as him.
No, that was an accident.
Okay.
I might play Dunban for old time's sake, but other than that, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, Dunban is really fun to play as.
Oh. Yeah, change equipment. Very entire.
Yeah.
I wanted to...
I think you'd like him because you're actually supposed to draw aggro, but you don't have to worry about the whole HP thing as much.
Yeah,
because he's the agility tank.
Yeah, that will explain a lot.
Yeah, I have never been the tanking type person, so I find Dunban to be a decent compromise. You know what I tend to do is I just equip things and then try to find things that have more blue than other things, and that generally tells me which equipment is better. So much gear to keep track of in this game.
Tell me about it. Fucking hell, man. I'm doing all of this, and I keep pushing the wrong button.
And you just got Ryan equipped. Now you've still got to do Shulk and Charlotte. Why did you take their clothes off?
Jobs. Fan service. Damn it. You know what? I wanted to get my viewers some fan service. Yeah, I think I succeeded somewhat. When I upload this shit to YouTube, they're going to find out that I did it because I wanted to give them fan service.
Yeah.
Bloody alien. Guys, actually, now that I think about it, there's probably some gems that I need to take out. Like that.
Oh wow, Evan showed up.
Oh! Jumps intensifies, right? Alright, now, but still, I took off the cloak because I could. Now,
So, it's occurring to me looking at the chat that maybe the reason I found Ryan so hard to use...
It's because he got so much shit, too many damn weapons?
Well, there's that, yeah. But I prioritized his defense, and from what I'm seeing here, it's sounding like defense is just a really poor stat in this game.
A poor stat?
Huh? Yeah, like defense just doesn't really do as much for you as, say, agility. I'm getting the feeling that agility is the best stat for everything.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when you think about it.
And that's good because it's decently easy to find agility gems compared to the others, at least early on.
At least that would explain certain mechanics. I mean, oof.
Okay, yeah, that's not very great at all. Huh.
Right there.
Each point of defense that you have deducts 1 damage from each attack. So, I suppose that's helpful for regular attacks, but all of the special ones that do crazy amounts of damage, there's no division going on at all.
No division?
I know, right?
Alright, just gotta make sure I remove all of that shit before I... What was I wearing for this guy again? There we go. No, not that one. It was something else. Yeah, I forgot what I was wearing for the guy, but whatever. Let me see what gives me better defense and all of that. Then I'll figure it out from there, because,
Now, what gems are in that Pistis top? At the top? You also gotta look. Oh, that's Ether up. That's no use for him.
Nope.
I don't think he's not an Ether type, so...
It's no use!
Yeah. You might be better with just what you have right now. I don't know.
Yeah, but I want to at least be able to put in a gem or something. Well, no, I don't think gems are everything when you think about it.
It's not that important right now because you don't have many gems to use.
Right.
But when you get to later in the game where you have gems everywhere, you'll definitely want to only equip clothing that has gems on it. For now, at least, I guess giving Ryan defense isn't that bad.
Yeah,
because things are naturally going to be doing less damage at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Now, what I can do is...
let's see.
Lift an HP up so he can tank a little bit more damage.
And give him strength up.
Right, strength. He needs to be strong.
The more damage he's... Well, most of his abilities are what's drawing aggro, but if he's doing more damage, that's going to take more aggro too, I guess. So, do you have agility?
Agility?
Yeah, give him an agility gem.
Oh.
There we go.
That should do it. Now, Shulk, you're gonna have to, Oh, right.
Yeah. Shulk seems pretty alright as he is.
As he is. No. We're gonna put some clothes back on the guy.
Yeah. I mean, he already has gear.
He has gear. That's the key word. He wasn't technically naked. The game just made him that way. The game was like, hey, you want fan service? Well, here you go. Knock yourself out.
I feel like this is one of those games where the creators didn't understand the engine as well as some of the people who later ended up playing it.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here that's an upgrade for him.
Except the short. But
yeah.
I could make an upgrade if I just go ahead and throw stuff in a couple of empty slots.
Yeah, give him gems, but his gear looks fine.
Alright.
Unless you want to make him look fabulous, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'm going for fabulous here.
Okay, then.
Everybody likes to look fabulous. And we got these hunter boots. So, there's just a couple slots.
Now remember to check with the gems that, or the gear that already has gems in it has, right? Because it might have a boost that's not immediately apparent. That might make it worth wearing.
Oh, you're talking about the unique clothes.
The U gear.
The U gear. Yugi, yeah, okay. No, we did. That poison defense 3 HP up. Yeah, I could check out.
Shulk has an agility gem that he apparently doesn't need, so you might actually want to switch his gem with Ryan's.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
you could actually. I think maybe if you equip it and then select Ryan's, it'll switch them, or... No, I don't think it will. But just select Ryan's and that'll de-equip it. That's the green one with the E.
Oh, that's his agility, though.
Yeah, take it. And then give Ryan the one that Shulk had.
Oh, the agility. Oh, give him agility, too. Okay. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. We're getting...
The menu intensifies.
Yeah, well, we're trying to make sure that we don't die out here. Alright, so,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, right there. And agility up too. Boom.
Yeah. this stuff isn't too important yet, so really you can just put gear on people, and that's about right. You're running out of gems too, you know.
Well, what? Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, we're gonna give her a shirt now because hey, we're classy people, everybody. We're classy.
Yeah. Classy.
We're freaking classy people. I swear to God, we are. I mean, we're tasteful. We respect people, and yeah. You know, I'm probably the most lying sack of shit I ever been. I'm totally a lying sack of shit at this point. Alright.
Sorry to distract you again, but was it Random XX says that Shulk has the messenger shoes equipped, and those are better on Ryan.
Oh! Well, shit.
You know, hey, if people are suggesting things, who am I to argue?
Oh, those messenger shoes. They're not even,
Oh, okay. So we have a second pair, so you can just put them on Ryan.
Yeah.
In fact, why not put them on everyone? Messenger shoes for everyone.
Okay. Agility. Yes, that's actually an important stat, isn't it?
Yeah, agility is really important. Yeah, he has muscle boots. Who needs that? Okay.
Everyone is geared up. Now let's go. Walls of ether. The walls of ether are supposed to be like my landmarks here in this case, so rock crabble. Backslash.
It's over. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Let's stay alert.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have did that. This thing's got one level higher than me. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. This is not a unique enemy, but still. Yeah.
And even with unique enemies, once you get the feel for the game, you can take them out when they're like 1, 2, 3 levels higher than you.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Nice job. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Like I said, there was a point in the middle of the game where I felt like I was really feeling it, you know? And then I started to lose that in the late game, but...
So you weren't feeling it anymore?
I was not feeling it anymore.
An ether rifle. Gado!
Charlotte, wait!
Oh boy, we're about to fight a boss!
Wow, much boss. Bunch of Mechon. The best boss ever.
Oh, it's Orin. I mean, no, you don't fight Orin.
It's Orthan.
Oh yeah.
He's grouchy and he doesn't like jokes.
Of course not! I'm glad I set up because I didn't want to, you know, spend the rest of the time,
Yep.
This is the Monado's power! What? Ryan? It's okay.
Don't get stuck in a rut.
Cheers!
My rifle is getting hotter.
So these caves are really easy to get lost in.
Powering up! How good are we?
They easy to get lost in, but I chose not to explore.
I mean, you're only at the beginning right now.
Really now?
Stay strong. I'm powering going well. Now it's waiting time. Almost there. Yeah, let's end. Come on.
I'm not doing too well. My rifle's getting hotter.
All right, it's coming to me.
There's your wife.
Powering up. Watch out.
Shulk, are you serious? Yeah, that's good.
Come on. End of the line for you, pal. Now it's the right time.
Fire!
Engage! Okay, just one more left.
Your bullet! Go!
Bring it in! Take this!
Now!
Sword drive! It's coming to me.
Oh wait, why did I hit one line?
Not good. Okay, Shulk.
No.
I didn't mean to do that.
The future is ours to decide. End of the line for you, pal. Come on!
I missed.
I'm seeing 1 damage. Did you forget to Monado enchant?
Thanks.
Wait, really? I thought I did.
Monado, lend us your power!
Did someone die and you revived them?
Oh no, no, I didn't.
I don't know then.
Yeah, that's freaking weird. I could have sworn I enchanted them already. I mean, they pretty much all went down, but still.
Medic, why are you here?
Sir.
Medic?
Shadow with you.
Oh, that's right. She is the medic.
We have much to discuss.
Yet once again, I'll say, unlike TF2, it's not fun playing as her.
Okay. Medic!
So, Juju has been taken by the bronze-faced one.
Sir, what about Gaddo?
Gaddo is gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
Ryan! You can type it right.
Gaddo and I planned a surprise attack to set everyone free. But we failed miserably. When I woke, Gaddo was nowhere to be seen.
All that was left of him was this damn gun.
Only his rifle remained. But he is alive. I can feel it. We may not be joined by blood, but he's like a son to me. I'd know if he were dead.
Oh.
Some of the people in Colony 9 got eaten.
Ryan!
Sorry. I forget I said that.
They don't kill Homs right away. If that bronze-faced one took him, we still have some time left.
Are you sure?
Boy, that blade was once Dunban's. I'm not sure why you have it, but we're going to need its full power.
You can count on me.
We're heading for the central pit. It's where they take
So,
all the Homs they kidnap.
If I remember correctly, I think
Juju's
Gaddo's
alive,
rifle
that's where he'll be.
is like the one piece of
Gather your
armor
things, we're
for
moving out.
weapons that you can't throw out.
Ah.
You're stuck with it for the whole game because it's sentimental value.
Okay. He's seeing the future!
Juju! Gato! This is for you!
Oh no, they killed Orthan.
What?
Shulk, you do have an opportunity to tell him.
Yeah, once again, Shulk is
No.
not telling
It's
people.
nothing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you stupid crap! You stupid piece of crap! You need to tell him already! Tell him! Are you out of your bloody mind? Ugh. Okay, so, fine. Wait, can I equip this weapon? Get out the gun.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should, because, like...
I think there might be like a quest or something. That no. Maybe you only get it. Okay, you only get it at the end of the mine, I think.
Oh, well, whatever then, man.
Yeah. Right, I guess Orthan still has it.
Right, of course. So, I guess we need to kill Orthan off first before we can get that rifle, huh? Wow, I'm terrible. Fuck!
Oh yeah, this place. There's like a bend in the path that you can only see easily on the map.
Yeah, I noticed.
As the camera plays tricks with you. There you go. Yeah. I remember trying to get back in there to check that heart-to-heart later on, and I just could not find it.
So what's the point of these hearts? So what's the real point of these things? I know it's to increase affinity, but still.
Right. So when you raise affinity, it improves certain things. I know gem crafting is one of these things. You can get better gems.
Wrong?
I see.
Because characters will work better together.
Juju! Gato! This is for you!
What can it mean? This is for you.
Shulk, you stupid idiot.
Is already dead? Or is he going to be killed? Is that why Atharon... But then, what does that mean? If we keep moving, is Atharon really going to die?
No! What's wrong, Shulk?
This battle is for my people. If you can't handle it, drop that weapon and head home.
That's not it. It's just that...
Okay, so yeah, random XX says affinity,
maybe we shouldn't just rush in head
effect,
first.
skill links, gem crafting, and chain attacks.
We got this far.
I think we should observe them and plan our attack afterwards.
You insolent!
Mostly for the chain attacks, I think it's pretty important.
You don't know a damn thing about these machines. I have observed their movements. I've planned this attack for a month. I know full well what's going to happen to my brothers and sisters.
It's just...
We're going. Fall in, medic!
Sir, what's got into you?
A vision again. Don't tell me another death.
Yeah.
I knew it. The Shulk I know doesn't just chicken out for any old reason.
This vision, was it like before?
Kind of. I saw an underground ether river. And Atharon.
Huh. An ether river. You know what? That sword lets you see the future. All that power, and you still keep getting it wrong.
Better to use my brain than my fists.
Shulk, I may rush in head first, but at least my head's useful for something.
Okay, I get the idea.
I ain't done yet. You're useless on your own, Shulk. That's why we're here.
Ryan,
Next time you have a vision, you tell us. We bear the burden together as a team.
Ah.
You have a vision you don't like, we'll change the future together. Got it?
Got it.
What was that? Say it like you mean it.
I got it, all right? Next time I'll tell you.
He's right, Shulk. You two saved Juju once before. I know we can do it again. I believe in you.
Thanks.
They're right. We'll change what happens. Anyway, I didn't see Juju and the others dying. There's still hope.
Yeah.
I think Shulk would start telling people, you know?
Here's hoping.
Dude has more secrets than a Higurashi character.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
You're a life-changer. This is the Monado's power! Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. I'm powering up. Just what I needed. Shala? Come on! We can definitely do this. Now it's right time. Come on! We can do it!
I'm not doing too well.
This is the Monado's power! Ryan! Nice one!
Guess I gotta try harder.
Leave it to Ryan! Eat this! I'm powering up! Alright,
Gotta cool
I'm
off.
feeling it!
Okay!
Eat it!
Good to go.
That's what I needed! Now
Another
it's right
Smash
time.
were in this game, what would it do?
If Monado Smash an actual thing.
Apparently, I don't know much about Smash 4.
I don't know, man. I thought you had the game.
Nope, don't have the game yet. Don't know if I'll end up getting it.
Whoa! What the fuck happened to me?
You can do better than that.
Get in there! Everyone, let's go!
Good to go. No way.
What? Backslash!
Give me some space.
Just what I needed!
Around.
Good job, everyone!
Let's stay alert.
Whoa.
Right, so you are... I have no idea.
I would imagine.
This is probably my least favorite area of the game.
Because it's a fucking maze?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really know much about the last story. Darlight just asked if I was thinking of ever playing the last story. And, here I am thinking, doors closed tightly. There may be a switch to open the door at the end of Pt.4. Pt.4, so... How did he do that piece of shit?! Alright.
Yeah. I would not personally recommend the last story. I did not find that game fun at all.
Oh, you never played... Oh, you played it?
Yeah, I played it all the way up to the final boss, and then I just stopped.
Oh.
But, much like this, I found I didn't always understand what I was supposed to do from the tutorials, right? But unlike this, where I eventually figured it out and had a fun time, I did not have a fun time. This game feels a whole lot more open than the last story, while the last story is a story, right?
Well, it is called the last story. It lives up to its name.
So it's I don't know. It feels like a much more linear game. There's not as much side questing and stuff to do when you're not doing the main story. There is some though, but the areas feel less open, more like corridors, you know.
Like Final Fantasy 13? Like
kind of, except people seem to like it more, so they did something.
Wait! Something's after me. I don't know what, but something is after me.
Is it playing the boss music?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Oh, Dark Kissling.
Yeah. You can take him.
I guess. You know what?
Okay, so Ventus actually agrees with me on last story.
Sorry.
But yeah, I got to the final boss and it was just it was a point of no return, and I'm not a big fan of those. And I tried level grinding and it didn't help. And so I just figured, you know, I don't understand how to use these mechanics properly, and the game is expecting me to use them, and I'm just kind of sick of this.
So basically you kept getting penalized for not using these strats.
Yeah.
They taught you how to do it, you didn't do it, and you're getting penalized for it.
I kept getting penalized for not understanding how the game works. There was the system with like counterattacks, right? You could counter enemies' attacks, but I don't know, unlike Xenoblade where there's a prompt and you can see when you have to press, there was like a specific timing to it, and I could never get that timing down correctly. So...
Wait, why would I... I hit the wrong person.
And really just towards the end, yeah, I guess Dawnlight has a point. Last story didn't require a lot of strategy, it was mostly execution.
Oh, I'm being killed. I think I just got killed. I just got I got absolutely destroyed by a bat thing. Giant bird bat thing. I got killed.
Yeah. And so towards the end of the last story, it seemed like every single boss was like some sort of insurmountable wall that I could not get past. And I just struggle and throw myself against it enough times until I just managed to get lucky.
So you threw yourself at it.
Yeah, and so then the last nail in its coffin was that despite being a game called The Last Story, I didn't find the story that interesting. You know?
It may be called The Last Story, but it ain't gonna be the last story that I read.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
so...
I can't say I particularly feel for Shulk and his companions, you know? It's not deep or meaningful, but hey, at least it's fun.
At least it's fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the characters in the game are not exactly all of that interesting, but then you got... You basically got shit like...
And man, Xenoblade also has, like, the goofy character dialogue in battle, you know? That just always brings things up a little bit. Last story didn't have any rhyme time.
Of course
it's really its biggest weakness.
You just can't have I mean, you want to have ride time, but then it's not good enough to have ride time. And then you find yourself talking like a man. Okay.
Actually, wait. I just remembered, last story did have one thing that was amazing.
And that was...
Best thing. Almost game saving, I don't know. The one thing that kept me going for like the majority of the game, right? And that was the prank banana. So you have a character with a bow, right? And you can shoot bananas at NPCs and they will trip on the bananas.
Bananas!
You can use this on one of the final bosses. And then you can steal his sword and beat him up with it.
Did we just... Oh wow, everybody died at the same time. Everybody just died at the same time. Well then, Subject got fucked up terribly, again. Note to self, do not fight that thing until I am a little bit more over-leveled. Vince for Dalton, is that what I think it is?
Right, let's do this.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Leave it to me.
It is!
Eat this. Split edge. Just what I needed. I'm powering up. Shadow up. Backslash. Come on. You're a lifesaver. Now we're working as one. And as one, we're unbeatable.
My rifle's getting hotter.
This ain't good. Stay strong. I'm powering up. Thanks. I'm seeing something.
Oh, topple. Shit.
Things are really heating up.
This is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it.
Oh, right.
Not if I topple you first.
I guess.
Although, don't. Oh, that wasn't a chain attack. That was right.
That was premonition shit.
Nah. Whoops.
No way. I'm feeling it.
No, you're not feeling it, Choke! You're not feeling it! Stop bullshitting me! You're not supposed to be feeling it!
This is the Monado's power!
Thanks.
Behold the power of the Monado!
Now!
We can definitely do this!
My rifle's getting hotter.
Shadow Eye! Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Oh man.
Right, Shulk.
You know Judd is getting desperate when he uses the Shadow Eye strat.
Yeah, I am. I am getting desperate.
But actually, it looks like you got it.
Oh! Fucking finally!
See, those are the most satisfying unique monster kills, when you just barely pull it through. We've been going for 3.5 hours now. Yikes.
Holy shit, yeah! I should have found I should have waited till next time to do this cave because this place is long.
Yeah. should have warned you.
You should have warned me that this place would be long! Longer than Long Cat!
And at least for me, the boss was kind of difficult, so maybe we should call it when we get to the big open area. Or at least before the boss.
Probably.
Yeah, this boss gave me a lot of trouble.
Oh, more Mechon. They're after me too. They're trying to. I don't know where I'm going. I'm supposed to open a door, but I don't know what door to open.
Yep. And it doesn't help that now that you're running away from things, you've got everything on you. So that's the door that you're supposed to open.
Yeah.
Somewhere to the left, I think, there's a control panel that opens it.
Somewhere to the left, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, probably up here.
Yeah, climb up those stairs. Maybe there's something up there.
Here's open! I fall it down.
No. Yeah. Find another branch going to the right now. Or...
Wait.
Is this it? No, this is the fire.
No, that's where the bat is. That's going to kill me if I actually go and try to fight it.
Yeah.
That bat's killed me like 3 times already.
It's a pretty bad idea to go after it. Well, hey, at least you're getting ether crystals. Yeah.
What am I even needing all of this for?
Gem crafting.
Oh, right.
Yeah, those ether deposits are used for the better ingredients for gem crafting. So when you kill enemies, they drop crystals, right?
Right.
But they usually have lower percentages than the ether deposits. So the ether deposits are where you're going to get your better gems from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not letting up, are you? Well then, screw you. We're doing this.
This is the Monado's power.
No, it's right time. You did. I got tired of that stupid thing chasing me. It needs to stop.
It should have checked itself before it shulked itself.
Oh, shulked. If that ends up becoming a thing.
Oh, I think you found it.
Ooh.
Yes, you did. This is the way to open the door. And this place is actually kind of cool. It's still pretty linear, but still kind of cool.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, you got this big drill thing in the center of the giant cavern.
And that opens the door. So I have to wonder, what happens if I jump off? Alright, but the door's open, so let's proceed. Let us proceed.
Actually, I wonder if it's possible to jump down into the boss cutscene. I don't think it is, but it would be really funny if you could.
I think that would be kind of scary because that's not exactly something I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I wonder if people speedrun Xenoblade and if there's any strats for this game.
What? How do you speedrun this?
Exactly. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only category that people do for this is New Game Plus. I'm pretty sure there's a New Game Plus category, but I don't think anybody plays it from the beginning.
Oh. Central Pit!
We're here. The Central Pit.
Where are they all? I don't see anyone.
We'll take that lift.
I'm ready to mash some mech on.
Yeah. Juju, Atharon, just hold on.
Oh, I learned a skill, but I don't know what skill, but we're gonna find out what that skill is next time, because I'm saving my game. This is taking too damn long. Longer than it should have.
Okay then. So we'll pick up next time. Wow, we've already played 10 hours of this.
Hell yeah, man. I told you, this is a long play that's going on YouTube.
Yep.
We YouTubing this shit. That being said, thank you everybody, ladies and gentlemen, for watching my stream, and this will be your boy Jumps and Boost signing out.
Bye.